5 years ago, I moved up here, and my wife and kids and I really just fell in love with the area, the culture, the opportunities. A couple of years ago, we bought this place out in the country, which allowed me to really pursue my passion, which is dogs and hunting. And then also I joined C3, which has been a very rewarding career opportunity. Four of them that are field champions. One of them I placed at the Nationals, which is the biggest event. There's dogs all the way from Maine to California, and I took third place with one. And then she also got the Guns Award, which the Guns Award is the guys that show up to shoot or gun at these trials. They choose the dog that they would most like to hunt over. And then I also got the Top Amateur Handler Award. So I grew up in a family of hunters, and as soon as I was old enough to tag along with my dad, I was out there in the field. And when I was 11 years old, I got my first dog. It was a yellow lab, and I hunted with him all the way up until I went to college. And then about 7 years ago, I met a guy who had a couple of professionally trained Springer Spaniels, and I'd never seen anything like it before. Thought it was the coolest thing ever. I said, I'm gonna figure out how to do that. In order for me to be successful as a dog trainer, I have to have a good bond with my dogs. I have to be dedicated to my sport, and then I also have to be creative. Those things that make me successful as a dog trainer parallel what makes me a good father to my kids. And then for C3, for us as a company, all those things are core values that we have at C3 as well. And the interesting thing is I found people who are passionate about things outside of work also know how to be passionate about work. So when I come into work, I know I'm working with people who are passionate about their careers. Maybe they're passionate about their families or other hobbies at home, but it's people who are driven, and that really creates a good environment for creating new machinery and keeping customers happy. C3 allows me to be successful at my hobby or my passion, the dogs, because it gives me flexibility. If I need to go or take a day off to go to a field trial, I can do that. I have evenings, I have weekends, so really it allows me to have a career where I can be passionate about getting better professionally, but then it also gives me flexibility to spend time with my dogs and my family.